Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial. It's going to be a talk through tutorial because I feel like I have not talked to you while doing my makeup in forever. So I had some time and I decided just to jump on and do a all drugstore makeup look, and it's using some of like just good old drugstore favorites such as the Comfort Zone palette by Wet n Wild, and also I'm using a new foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless, Matte and Poreless. So I'll be talking about that as I go on in the video. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this. This isn't really like a, I don't know, Valentine's Day tutorial or anything. It was just an excuse to play with makeup. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything will be listed down below as always. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Let's get started. Hello. So I already started off with a moisturized face, and I'm going to use the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in Continuous Almond as a base. And I'm just going to bring this up to my brow because I have not been doing my eyebrows and I am desperately in need of getting them done or threaded. So I'm taking this Milani eyeshadow, and this is in the color Bella Mandarin, and it's just an orangey shade. And I'm taking this on a big fluffy brush. This is a E40 by Sigma. And we're just going to place that onto the brow bone, the crease. And I kind of just want to use this as the transitional shade because I want it to be sort of warm, as usual. Okay, and that's good for now. I'll go back and intensify it if I need to. Next, I'm going to take this palette. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and I'm going to use... What shall I use, actually? You know what? Let's use this color right here. It's the one that says Definer, and we're actually going to use it as a definer. I'm going to take that on this brush. This is an E25. I'm just going to start placing that right there on the outermost corner and start blending that in. And I actually thought this was going to be more of a burgundy shade, but it's more of like a black, but that's okay, we'll fix it. Expecting that color to be so dark. So I'm just going to take this color. This is another Milani eyeshadow, and this is in Bella Cappucino. It looks like that. I'm going to take another E25, and I'm just going to pick some of that up and just start blending that over that dark shade that we put down, because I didn't want it to be so dark. Smooth that over with this. Next, I'm going to take this crease shade right there in that palette, and I'm just going to pick some up, and I'm going to put this on top of that. Go back to this other brush and then just kind of buff out the edges. Kind of just like an ombre-ish. Kind of fading that in. Next, I'm taking this L'Oreal Infallible Eye Crayon in Impressive Brown, and it is a taupey shade like that, and I'm just going to apply this right here. And then I'm going to take a little brush, a synthetic brush, and kind of just smooth that over. I'm really just winging this tutorial. I normally have more of like a set idea of what I'm going to do, but not today, not at all. I'm going to take this palette again, and I'm going to take this shade right here. It just says brow bone on it. I don't even know if it's a brow bone shade. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to wet it with some water or whatever you have. I'm going to use this setting spray, see how that works. See how you work. Okay, and I'm going to take that brow bone shade and we're going to apply that right over the eyeshadow pencil that we just put down. And it's just going to bring out a little bit more of like that metallic-ness. Just going to go back to my blending brush and then just smooth that over. I'm going to take this eyeliner by Loreal again. This is in highlighter, and I'm just going to put this on the inner corner like so. And I'm using this again as a base for the eyeshadow. I'm going to use a little bit of this one. It's like a peachy shade. Then I'm going to take this eyeshadow by Wet n Wild. It's a single, and I just have it depotted and in a Z palette. And this is called Brûlée. It is a really perfect, just a matte, creamy beige, and I like to use it a lot as a brow bone highlight because it just really helps everything blend, and I love it. One of my favorites. I'll go back to this little palette, and I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to take this Makeup Geek, what are you called? Outer V brush, and I'm just going to dip into that definer shade again, which I thought was going to be a little bit more brown, but it's just kind of black. And I'm just going to do like a V kind of form. I'm going to go like that, and then I'm going to bring it up. And of course I'm just going to take my blending brush and then just blend that out a little bit. Nothing too much because I don't want it to blend away. I'm going back to this Mandarin shade, and I'm just going to go over the outside. Okay, so I'm going to leave the eyes like that for now. I'm just going to clean up. I'm just taking a makeup wipe and swiping. Okay. Now I'm going to work on the face. I am using Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's the matte and poreless foundation. I have two colors because I'm not sure. I have 220 and I have 128. I already used 220 and I thought it was a little bit too dark, so I'm going to try 128 and see how that goes. It kind of looks a little bit too pale, but I don't know. I feel like this foundation kind of oxidizes. It is a little bit on the thicker side, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to be thin like the regular Fit Me, excuse me, foundation is, but it's kind of thick. Let's see. This might be a good match. And this is just a Real Techniques buffing brush. Yeah, buffing brush. And I'm just going to buff this in. It's thicker formula. It kind of reminds me of like Revlon Color Stay foundation, but it has really good coverage. And I know some of you said that you really liked it, so I was ready to give it, you know, a good try, and I used it a couple of times so far and I do like it. It's not the most natural looking foundation, but it does have really good coverage and it wears pretty decent. See? It dries really fast. Okay, for concealer I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer. I'm using a lot of Maybelline today. I didn't even plan it that way, but that's how it is sometimes. And this is in the color light medium. I'm going to kind of just run some down my nose and a little bit on my chin here. Maybe a little bit up here. just to balance everything out. Okay, I'm going to run a little bit of this pencil, the same one, the same impressive brown shade underneath my lash line. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of that, this shade right here, which is really nice, on a pencil brush. And we're just going to pop some on. I'm just going to take a little bit of Rimmel Stay Matte and I'm going to set my under eyes. L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner in brown. Just run that on my lash line and my upper waterline. Okay, I'm kind of debating. I'm going to add a little bit of eyeliner to the top lash line because I kind of want to just to make it smoky, but we'll see. Let me just add a little bit of eyeliner and then we'll go from there. And this is just the NYC eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner. Do you see that? This is why I hate these applicators. No! Alright. It's okay. It's okay. Let me get a Q-tip. It's okay. It's just a pointed Q-tip. It helps. Those really come in handy. I use them mostly for nail polish to clean up my cuticles after I do my nails, but sometimes they come in handy for eyeshadow work. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it like that because if not I'm gonna make a mess. Okay, I'm just gonna curl my lashes and add a couple coats of mascara. I'm gonna be using the Best Lash from Jordana and L'Oreal Telescopic combined. For highlight, I am using a little bit of this Hard Candy highlighter in Tiki. And it's not a highlighter, but y'all know it's a highlighter. And this is just a Real Techniques setting brush. Voila! Okay. For blush, I'm using Master Highlighting Blush in, what are you, Coral. This is also by Maybelline. I need to add a little bit of bronzer. I wasn't going to, but I should. Maybelline Dream Sun Bronzing Powder in 4 Seasons. I got this a while ago. I don't know if they still make it, but I do know that Maybelline has bronzers like this. Part of their Face Studio now. So I'm just taking this big brush. This is a Sedona Lace FB03. And I'm just bronzing up, not contouring. It does shed though. Beware. For lips, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm just going to breeze through this because you guys have seen me do my eyebrows a million times and they're a hot mess right now. So I'm just going to be using the Maybelline Definer Brow in medium brown. Is that what this is? Yes. Too much with the Milani Eye Brow Gel. For lips, I'm going to be using Jordana Lip Liner in Tawny. And this Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Transendence, which is nude. And this is what the lips would look like if you wanted to leave them just nude, but I kind of just want to add a little bit of a gloss. So I have, where is it? Oh, it's right here. I have the CoverGirl Lip Lava in, what are you called? In Lava Luster. And look at this, guys. This is freaking beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the Buxom Celeste. So I'm just going to add this on top to see what happens because I haven't used it yet. I mean, the applicator sucks, but it's really, really pretty. I want to add a little bit more of a pop in the inner corner, so I'm going to take this Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush, and I'm going to take a small little brush. I don't know what you are called. You are called an EO5 by Sigma, and I'm going to wet this because I want to get this pigmented. I'm just going to put this right on the inner corner. I want like a little nice highlighted inner corner here. Then I'm just going to set my face with L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. Woo!